What's going on, Tiger fans, and welcome back to week 11 of season 2 of the Memphis Tigers Dynasty rebuild. Taking a look at the top 25 polls, your Memphis Tigers are sitting at number 2. When I tell you these cats have been on fire, we have been playing the best brand of football you can possibly play. And that has us sitting as one of the 5 remaining undefeated teams. The other 4 being Oklahoma State. Yeah, right. USC, Oregon, and Georgia. We are back home against the Boston College Eagles, I think. Carter Davis, our free safety that we have playing slot corner right now, is actually a transfer from BC last offseason. So he'll be looking to face his former team as we defend our undefeated record back here at home. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's get it. Now there's 79 overall, but we tend to have a little bit more trouble with these teams that are a little bit lower ranked. So we're not going to take them no lighter than we took Clemson last week. Foot to necks, like always.
Squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Memphis Tigers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jessica
49 degrees, 10 mile an hour wind. It's a little chilly in Memphis.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College
Dylan Liner again. 14 touchdowns, 6 picks, 1995. Yeah.
Teammates around. Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football.
Come on, y'all.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a good play. Way to get up there, see it.
Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber and just, that's creates excitement.
He just ran right up to
recruiting class in
the middle of our defense.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. They pick up half.
Okay, so we see they're gonna run. They trying to run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He held on to that
thing.
And
the defense settled in to stop that one for a short
Good for him.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
Oh, I knew he was going to sneak, and I tried to. I don't know how to defend that. Somebody in the comments, tell me how to defend the sneak.
Well, a really good push by his center on that.
This dude is playing quarterback with gloves on.
Just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30.
All right, they just marching down the field on us.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover.
2nd and 5. We ain't found nothing that's working yet.
Right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in preseason.
What I tell you, these teams,
getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He's really close to that 1st down marker.
These
stop him just a bit short.
These teams
this is no surprise to
that seem to be struggling.
Wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground.
There we go again. Just
coming into this one, guys, how important it was to start early. And on this opening drive for them, they're doing a nice job running the football. They're on third down. They're in a position on the field now. If you're on defense, you got to be ready for a shot throw into the end zone.
He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The Golden Eagles are threatening on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw.
Golly, we ain't been able to stop nothing.
On 1st down, 2nd down.
This whole daggone
Sometimes when you go back and
drive.
you visit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College.
Yeah, okay.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football.
Where these teams can just come out and do whatever they want to do, and you can't stop it.
Offense will get the ball for the first time.
Let's go, Tavian.
And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will.
Well, if Kai had any
nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that
speed,
and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to
he'd have been gone. That's a good start, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little.
There he goes.
Switch hands and get your stiff arm out.
Finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Good catch, Big Jerry.
They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game.
Nice change of direction, Kai.
Guys, let's talk about Memphis. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place.
The run, TJ.
Why? Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. They'll fit right in.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Right on the money. And that completion,
I got scared for a minute because I threw that way too fast.
Pick up the 1st down.
And I thought old buddy was going to play underneath
With 2nd and short.
and pick it off.
Looking for a crease. It's Morris. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Benny Soares Jr.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
See what a little speed option look like.
This drive moving on the ground. Now
me and JT.
Here comes the option.
Go.
The pitch.
Go.
Touchdown.
Go.
How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Anytime a pitchman is able to score on these option type plays, there has to be great
That'll work.
downfield by the wide receiver. That was absolutely.
It's been a minute since we got a score off the speed option, but that'll work. Perfect time pitch by
setting up for the
Tavian.
extra point and the top. And the extra, hoping for a party in the mods. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the defense holds firm.
There we go.
No pickup.
That's a good start.
On that play.
And not great.
Letting these boys run all over us,
man. Get the
man.
running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well, and someone
They hit us with a receiver screen.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going with the ground game left.
And he just got pancaked out there. My goodness.
Boy, did he look as if he was.
Why do we struggle so much with runs to the outside?
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short.
Come on, defense, get off the field.
Looking to throw for it. Dances away. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side.
No good. He just squeezed it.
And back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They got the ball back, trailing by a field goal, 10-7. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Looking for a huge play.
Oh, goodness.
Get on, Deontay. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass.
Get upfield.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, looking to pass.
Oh, my God,
and they can't connect a costly turnover.
My teammates running into each other.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some.
The fact that he almost outran the blitz.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage
because my people running directly at him. Come on, man.
Teams wanted to establish the run.
We came out firing against Clemson last week. Why are we struggling against Boston College? At home, mind you.
They are lined up and ready.
Gotta find a way to get over these slow starts.
The play fake. That's reeled in. It's Wall. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Running back searching for a hole.
Look at this. Look at this.
Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And the extra point.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Upsets happen all the time. Yeah, I get it.
We'll be keeping an eye on it for us. Through the air, it's St. Clair. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw.
It doesn't make any sense. Like our pursuit angles all of a sudden are off. And
make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys,
we can't get off blocks. Like it's that type of stuff. It's hard for me to tolerate. It's hard for me to tolerate.
Catch in the middle, it's cross. All down,
when it looked like we ain't played football a day in our lives. And they come out here, they're playing like how I expected Clemson to play.
On the ground, it's Morris.
I feel like Kyle's juke move should be a lot more effective than what it is.
They'll mark him down at the 40.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He read that the whole way.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back. So keep at it with the RPO game.
Fires to the right.
Get underneath that, Deontay, to the Kribski. To the Kribski.
Just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one. And that's
offense is firing.
On that play.
Offense is firing.
And when defense returns to the field, they'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13.
There it is.
He will be sacked
Carter.
at the 6-yard line.
Finally,
Love sending him off that slot blitz.
Break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an
his
end
whole
to that,
team.
I think, setting up fourth down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop.
8 carries for 66 yards. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. .88 speed, 87 agility. He ain't got no abilities, and he is out here spinning and slipping past everybody. What is happening?
But I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there, taking what the defense gave them.
Quick strike, just a little bit of yards, and up out the O. Takes the handoff. It's
unblocked.
Run game is good. Balance
unblocked.
is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to throw. It's St. Clair.
Get out, Jerry.
Just a short pass to the tight end. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the
Shoot,
catch.
I called the wrong
Got to give the
play.
quarterback credit too for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Nothing open downfield. So
I know the defensive end ain't that fast. I know
Good
it.
job by the defense there in coverage.
For him to get off the block and be able to catch Tavian on the out, I know it. I know for a fact.
So they forced the incompletion throw away.
Stay in bounds, Brady.
Hey. Not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
With the catch.
Way to get upfield, CJ.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll
Way to get upfield.
24-yard line.
I should have led him.
The Tigers are rolling down
But I
the
didn't.
field. Quarterback making checks.
Is he helping over the top?
Looking downfield on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but
He didn't
they
catch it.
couldn't make the connection. It's pretty clear he didn't care about the double coverage. He thought his guy was better than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
And a nice run.
Way to get 8, Brady.
Finally makes the stop.
We'll take that.
The Tigers line
We'll
up
take 8.
trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair.
Get out, CJ, get out.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
Gritty on him. Gritty him all into the wall. Get your pump. Get out of the way.
And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Hey, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
got platinum takeoff now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They went 50, sending the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never
Tired of him.
had a chance. Just stopped
Tired of all that.
as soon as he
Quit
got
all
it.
that dancing.
That play had 0 shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Quickly
Right
to the
there.
tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. I will come from the 46. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a
God.
cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. And the Tigers now
That's
with a
crazy.
long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Got the quick pass. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big
He wouldn't
pickup
get rid of the
as this
ball.
offense on the move.
Well, there's no mystery who
I tried to hit the throwaway. He started juking.
Still can't find a way
That's
to cover
crazy.
this guy. With that
I got a
last
feeling they're
catch,
gonna be
now has
screaming
over
at me.
1,500 receiving yards on the season.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Hits him in stride.
And he held on to it. Way to hold
They
on
make
to
the
it,
stop
CJ.
now before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
And we're going to call his name a lot today because this dude, he had over 100 last week. He has over 100 almost every single week because he's a staple in this offense. Puts up big numbers, makes big plays, and that's why he's also in the Heisman Trophy conversation. A wide receiver in that debate is special. This dude is special.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead.
That's a
before
heck of
going
a
to the
catch
locker
right
room.
there. Ain't nothing else to say about that. That's a
They
grown
are
man
really
catch.
clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. To the air on 1st down. And it's in.
It's crazy how he got
Like
a step
that, you might
until
as
I
well
throw the
hang on to
ball.
the ball.
And
Well,
then
this offense has gone
we
his
don't.
way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get
Till
it,
I
but
call a
tell you
play
what,
and then
Palmer,
call a
this
timeout.
quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my
3rd
hands.
goal.
I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Shoot.
Looking to get it in.
I ain't know if he was going to catch it or
You
not.
have to do everything in your power not to let your momentum carry you out of bounds short of the 1st down marker.
And I would argue,
Power
too,
football
maybe you
right
run
here,
your
Kyle.
route a little bit deeper. You got to understand.
Way to pick up the blitz.
And down he goes. Touchdown, Memphis.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on
Start
another
looking
game
like
going on right now in the ACC.
We undefeated.
North
Come on, man.
Carolina has been able to call its shots offensively. As impressive a performance as I've seen from this group in some
Hunting
time.
ACLs, we told
They're
y'all.
up 14 over
We hunting
Cal.
ACLs.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down.
All over.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward.
This offensive line is impeccable. I will say that. I don't know how y'all are 4 and 5
easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive
with
yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget it's easier to pick up second
with this offensive line because we can't get no pressure on this dude.
Situations.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Just enough room against the zone. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Literally.
Boston College right back to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
Wow.
He's got an open man. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Grab over the middle. It's Harris.
Well, they're going to get a field goal if nothing else.
Called by the offense after the play.
Excellent.
Because nothing we call
found the
is working.
Between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Short gain on the play before he slides. This will likely be the last play of the half. And he quickly clocks it, and they're going to have a good shot at getting points on the board before the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Splits the...
What on next?
It's all teed up. Boston College
We are with the
quarter.
home field advantage and everything like that. We just have not been able to stop Boston College's offense.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
So
just never had a chance to shake.
We just gonna have to continue to try to outscore these dudes.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. And this will be incomplete.
Trying to get that out quick.
There forces second down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. The defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Taking away everything across the middle.
Tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling. And to get the first down.
Yeah.
Ball's at the 27.
Given the underneath.
Facing a third and long.
I see that safety over the top.
From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Good job done.
I'm telling you, their offensive line, their blocking period as a team has been impeccable. This quarterback got gloves on.
Power football with the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
I'm going to say that again.
Great job by the defense.
The quarterback playing with 2 gloves on, like Kenny Pickett.
Running to the football, nowhere to go.
I'm going to see if we can get some pressure with a blitz.
Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming.
Let's get off the field, man.
They have it at the 43. Third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Looking to buy time. Quarterback got it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
But on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off.
Yo, you sitting right on it, bro. Come on.
Found a little bit of room to operate Ray, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Well, I love the job in coverage there. Sure, the guy made the catch, but right away the defender able to bring him down. No possibility of yak on that play.
The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they're running again.
Gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense. Everyone was right where they're supposed to be.
And on the backside.
Snap it to the back. Creates a little space. Turning it on. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I gotta see this again. They hit us with a direct snap. Who is that? That Carter? Yes. What kind of awareness is that?
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
That wasn't even no move, man.
This Boston College offense has it working.
That's just piss poor defense. Piss poor angles.
Give it to him again.
And
got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown run.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. He's looking to pass. That's back onto the field.
Because my squad playing on freshman. Gotta be.
Quick pass to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Go. Pick up the block.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line. On
Max protect because he coming. Yep. Buddy right there. He's blitzing. I knew it.
Got his man.
Get out, JT.
And he's brought
good run, boy.
A nice game.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's crossed. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker.
Good catch, CJ.
And he make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
I run this on this side too.
Gonna look downfield again. He's got him. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did.
They're playing this run every time, ain't they?
He'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking to scramble.
Oh, good pass. Tavian.
Just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
Memphis heads to the line with a first and goal. Pushes for the goal line.
Come on, man.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run. And the defense has one.
And that's a freaking setup with that play, the play action, because
this is a really close football game. You got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Let's go.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come in.
Our offense has been fire. Our defense has been fire. Our offense has been fire. Why do I keep saying it? Our defense.
The extra point is already in the mods. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now
that's the first sack of the game. Oh, second.
And down he goes at the 18.
With 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
There goes zone coverage. Maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake.
He is out there wide freaking open on 2nd and 17.
Maybe they've got something cooking. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion.
Leo.
Try to turn it into some scores and fast.
Man, I like the call. 3rd and inches. I feel like I can get a few inches. I just need to fall forward with this defense more than ready for the quarterback sneak.
Now, I think as a play caller, that just makes you second guess everything. You'd love to think you can just dial up a QB sneak to pick up that first down.
And he broke it up. Let's go. Good play, DJ.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking a...
Let's fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers. They went for the big play, and boy, he didn't ever...
If he's even, he's leaving.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage, putting points on the board.
Oh, we going for Tuski, huh? Hey, what we gonna play? Okay.
And they'll try to tack on
Go for 2. R1 or triangle.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair.
Get out.
After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's
Let's go,
not
man.
necessarily
Let's go.
time just yet. But I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
No, sir.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Come on, man.
So 1st down will open up the final period. From the gun, running back on the move. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I mean, y'all got to hold a block.
I know you can play these late game situations
for half a second at least.
But I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That's caught. It's winning. Runs through a tackle. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's St. Clair. He'll loft one deep down the left side.
Oh, I tried to catch that off the bounce.
On the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
He did almost pick me up.
No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
I wish Deontay could get off of
this route.
His block.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, my goodness.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense
they read every freaking play that we called.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats.
Hit him. Let's go. That's a coverage sack right there.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
There we go.
The tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Golden Eagles need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play.
Wow.
And they fail to hook up on third down.
The fact that he was that open, though, is disgusting.
It's going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he
dropped it.
That deep ball was right on the money.
I clicked on the set, and he just stopped.
And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Quick
way to
handoff.
open that up.
There he goes.
Good run,
Enough
Kai.
room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's a point in the
Broke
game
1,000 yards.
as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this
Where'd my
offense right
blocking
now is
go?
trying to do.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Looking left.
Oh, good catch, CJ.
What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30. He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock.
Give me two,
you don't want to
JT.
snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside
There we
the
go.
tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work.
Got him on their toes. Got him on their toes.
In the red area, it's Morris. Drives into the defense, and they
14
get it down
carries.
after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
Trying to monitor.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the
carries
defensive
for
line doing a great job attacking those
Ty,
guys
because
up
I don't
front,
want him to
not
get
open up
beat
lanes
up
to run
over
through.
the season.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line.
I don't know
on
who
that
Jerry
completion.
blocked, but it ain't the person I
What's
needed it
important
to.
in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
So close to that end zone. He could almost
Real
taste
close.
it, but it'll be
Real
first and goal
close.
for this offense.
And this offense continues to have success and just put a long drive together. And on this defense, I'm getting desperate now. It's desperation. I got to make a play. I got to force something to happen. I got to
Touchdown, Memphis! And the pummeling has started.
Let's go.
That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
I think I'm going to rest Kai after that one.
Ready to
Let
draw the
JT
point
play the
after.
rest of the game out.
The kick is up and
Don't want to
good.
risk injury.
Right now, you're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
That's it.
When you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air, or you've got to be more physical up front.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it. that some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short.
He threw it right where the blitz was.
Out, and there's not a lot to
right where the
about
blitz came from. I don't even know why we blitzed, to be honest.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Can we get a pick?
Throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Harris.
Good hit, DJ.
He's to the 48-yard line.
I guess not.
Good enough for a first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive.
We know he passing.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
We got one of the most potent pass rushes
for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense is
and we ain't been hardly able to get no pressure against this guy.
Got it in the middle.
Look what I mean. He just back there. I mean, I get it. It's a 4-man rush, but
and they're set up at the 41. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Jones.
Good defense.
And he is snuffed out.
Why is this the only play that the coach is running? Not sending a full-out blitz on this guy
find a way to pull this one out.
for no reason.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Going up top again. Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, you can have anything you want underneath my guy.
They pick up a few.
Anything you want.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally
Good
the football.
hit.
Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, going to the air.
Oh, my goodness. That was me. I completely whiffed the tackle. That should have been a stop.
And that can
My
really
goodness.
take the wind out of a
My
defense's
goodness.
sails when you convert with a fourth down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. Fourth down, you got to have it.
Get
you
off
got to be
of
on
your
the same
blocks.
page, and they were there.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before
Just
they
bound
use
determined to
the
let him
screen
score.
beautifully and pick up the first
My
down.
goodness.
And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball.
15 catches. Buddy got 15 catches.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those
My
days
goodness.
you learn from.
Oh, my God. That's the second time he just walked past me. Literally. The second time I've gotten in the backfield, and this dude is just stepping right around me.
Stop with 22 seconds left. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. He makes a grab.
Of course he
They
did.
make the tackle just
Of course he did.
outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. The Golden Eagles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Going for 6.
And he's touched.
Touchdown, Boston College.
I hate
Fired in
y'all.
from the red zone for
I hate
the
y'all.
score. Here comes the 2-point
Why couldn't we
try.
just stop him?
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step there for 6 points.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense is just boom.
Let's take a look at the stats. Like always, man, because Tavian balled out this game. 26 of 35, 349 yards, 74% completion, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's 2 games now with no turnovers. This dude went 34 for 41, 263 and a touchdown. 81 overall. Yeah. College football, EA Sports, come on, man. Like, these guys cannot, 82% completion, come on, man. Rushing, 16 for 91, 3 touchdowns, Kai. One also got in there for a touchdown. 4 rushing touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns, 2 for CJ. He had 11 catches on 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jerry, 6 for 59. That's about on par for what he normally does. Deontay, 5 for 91 and a touchdown. Defensively, we didn't do nothing. They ran all over us. They passed all over us. I mean, he had 82% completion. I don't even know what to say after how we played against Clemson. Like I said, I just don't understand how we come out and play defensively like that. CJ still breaking his own records. Well, now he's breaking ACC records. Last year it was the American records. Now he's winning ACC records. Heck of a season. Heck of a season for CJ. Ball so hard, Wilson. Let's go. Bruce Jones, the 4-star Mike linebacker out of Birmingham, locked in with us, and he was the only player. Come on. I guess it's better than nothing. Pro potential brand exposure, same thing, blah, 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 blah. CJ Smith. Oh, I said Wilson earlier. My bad. CJ Smith. I don't know where I got Wilson from. 11 for 168 and 2 touchdowns. ACC player, offensive player of the week. We back on the road again. We close out this season with 2 road games. This one against number 15 SMU, and then against the Miami Hurricanes. Both of them are road games to close out the season. So we had a pretty tough schedule, and we have fared very well in this schedule. So stay tuned. Again, it's going to be another good one. Hopefully we can play some defense in this next one against SMU. But I appreciate y'all for the support. Like always, spam that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned for more Tigers football. Until next time, it's your boy Uncle Steve saying, oh, what you got?